Hi there. Welcome back to the Elevated Experience YouTube channel. I'm Trevor and I'm here with Carmen, the owner-operator of Elevated Experience Camping out at Willey West Campground in Drayton Valley. And today we're going to be talking about orienteering. What is it and why is it an important skill to have? So Carmen, take it away.
Yeah. So we are lucky down at Willey West Campground that we have 3 orienteering courses, and we often, and they are a no-cost activity to our campers. And I often get asked, like, what is orienteering? Because it's kind of it's a little bit of a lost skill as life has moved on and we've gone to the digital technology world. So orienteering is basically navigating north, east, west, and south. We have maps, and there's little placards throughout the campground and the trail systems. And basically it's kind of like a older version of doing a scavenger hunt. But the beauty is you use a compass, and that is also a lost skill. Most people don't know how to use a compass. So at the campground, we actually have compasses that people can sign out and take their map. We have 3 different orienteering courses. We have a beginner one, an intermediate, and an advanced one. And basically it's a scavenger hunt, like I said, or a treasure quest, take it how you will, that you get this map and you get clues, and through your compass, using it to navigate north, west, south, or east, it will take you to each of the placard pointers through the map. So it's just really it's a skill again that people should learn, because especially if you are a camper, and we have a lot of crown land and a lot of hiking and a lot of beautiful trail systems, the mountains, all that. There is opportunity to get lost.
Sure there is, yeah.
Absolutely. And even in the campground, we have, kids that unfortunately get disorientated and lost all the time. We've actually had adults that get disorientated and get lost sometimes in the trail systems in the campground. So it's a skill that we're really proud that we offer in the campground, because like I said, it's kind of a bit of a lost skill. We depend on our technology so much now. Most people, don't even know how to figure out where north is, where south is,
right.
And so the compasses is a very kind of old school tool, but it's a fun tool. It's a great family activity. It's a great learning activity, because not only is it fun, not only is it out walking and being physical, as a parent or a grandparent or a friend, you're giving the younger generation a tool and a skill that will probably benefit them at some point in their life.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, but in a fun manner. So it's not, I always love when we can offer things in the campground where it is like a win-win, where it's a fun activity, but it's also an education and learning activity as well. That's always a win-win for me in the campground. So I feel orienteering is one of those things. It can be really fun, but you're actually learning a really good and important skill. And you can do the courses over and over again, and just be, creative with them. For example, last year, so every year when we come back to the campground, the new team has to do the orienteering courses, so they know them, right? And so last year for team building, because I'm fortunate enough that a substantial amount of the staff come back year after year, we did the beginning orienteering course backwards.
Okay.
Staff had to walk backwards. So again, you can always do these fun little twists. So even if you've done it once, doesn't mean you can't do it again, right? You can just switch it up, add a fun little twist, make it competitive. We've also had, relay races in it where people were staggered at different markers. And so they had to pass the baton and do the relay race. So again, it's a great team building opportunity. If you have friends and family coming out, there's many ways that you can make the orienteering courses just this really fun activity in so many different ways.
Wow, that's very cool. I don't know of any campgrounds that do that, and not a lot of people who are teaching orienteering. Right. So even just getting an introduction to orienteering would be valuable. I know I've gone hunting in the past, and Like one time it was, I walked too far in one direction. I was like, where the heck am I? And eventually I figured out, okay, I know I came from this way. So if I keep walking here, then I know I'm going to wind up back where I'm supposed to be. And yeah, it was cold out, but about an hour later, I arrived at my destination. It was like, oh my God, what did I do? So anyways, yeah, having that skill will be very helpful. So you're not solely dependent upon, a GPS or your cell phone. Because what if there's no reception in your area and your GPS is not functioning? Well, you need to have a backup. And, going analog sometimes is better than just relying on the digital. So yeah, that's very cool. What else would you want to share about orienteering?
Again, that it's just a sport that you all ages can enjoy it, and all levels of skill. Like I said, we have beginner, intermediate, and advanced courses. And so the beginner course is really that course that is for all ages. So it is a very family-friendly, and the beauty about orienteering too is there's no time limit on it. You can go do it at your own pace, right? So, the elderly also can do it. We have lots of older couples that come through that again are like, wow, I haven't orienteered since like I was in my 20s and that. And so, it's kind of nostalgic for them. It's that's the beauty of it too, is that we've set it up, and that's why we have 3 different courses. If you're like an avid hiker, you can go to the advanced one because you'll go down some pretty steep hills and some pretty good navigation to do orienteering. But if you're a beginner just looking for fun, it's a fun little game. And we also have little cards, and at each station, there's actually a punch tag, so you can actually punch your card. So even at the end of it, you kind of get a little like reward. It's like I said, it's kind of like a treasure map. You get that that reassurance that, wow, I did it. Like I completed something. I got all of the spots, right? So it, like I said, it's kind of a fun activity, and I really encourage, like I said, it's a no-cost activity at the campground. You just have to come to the office, ask for the compasses, ask for which map you want, whether beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and away you go. It's a no-cost activity to all of our campers. Even if you're a day use person just coming for the day, you're welcome to use them, because like I said, it's both learning and fun. You just can't go wrong. It's a win-win.
Right on. Well, that's a lot of fun. I think everyone should give that a go. When you're at Willey West Campground in Drayton Valley with Carmen at Elevated Experience Camping, definitely check that out. Try the orienteering, learn a new skill, have some fun along the way. And do you have any parting words for our guests?
Can't wait to see you in 2025.
All right. We'll see you next time.